At just 5 years old, Sxwithul'txw was separated from his family and taken to a residential school off Vancouver Island.
You know, for me, it was more a story of loneliness and not understanding why I was in this big concrete building on an island and couldn't see everybody and I couldn't see my family.
He and his sisters were among an estimated 150,000 indigenous children separated from their families and forced into government-funded and church-run residential schools. 50 years later, his 11-year-old daughter wants to make sure every Canadian knows it happened.
I go to this school and we're learning on land that is like First Nations land, and we should know why and what happened.
This year, Haley has raised $5,000 selling T-shirts on Orange Shirt Day. She's been fundraising for the last 3 years. The sixth grader says it's her way to lend her voice to the cause.
If we know about the past, we can try to make it not happen and make it better in the future.
And we always let her know that, you don't have to do this because it's a big undertaking. And before I can even finish my sentence, she says, "No, Dad, we're doing it again."
Orange Shirt Day began in 2013 to spark important conversations.
When I just turned 6 in July of 1973, she brought me to town, and I chose a shiny orange shirt for my first day of school. And when I got there, of course, my shirt was taken away, and I don't have a memory of ever wearing it again.
But now, thousands wear orange shirts on September 30th in recognition.
Truth comes before reconciliation, I've heard a lot of people say, and what's happening today with the conversation that started is a lot of truth-telling and sharing what happened to us in those schools.
While most residential schools were shut down by the mid-1970s, the last one closed in 1996.
So we went over and I dug out a couple of bricks and I put it in this case as a reminder.
As part of his healing journey, Sxwithul'txw recently returned to the land where the school once stood.
The people who laid this brick set the foundation for something that they had no idea of what they were doing.
He now holds a piece of the institution that scarred his family, a weight he's been carrying for 50 years. In Vancouver, Isabel Regem, City News.